US authorities are conducting a criminal investigation into money stolen from 1MDB. According to US media, the Justice Department is now asking to put on hold its civil lawsuits against the $1.7 billion in assets acquired by Jolo. According to these lawsuits, a total of $4.5 billion was siphoned from the state fund. The reason for delaying the civil proceedings is because any disclosures are likely to reveal potential targets and subjects of the investigation. This could result in the destruction of evidence, flight of potential subjects and targets, or the identification and intimidation of potential witnesses. Meanwhile, back home, 1MDB has paid 1.55 billion ringgit to Abu Dhabi's IPIC, one day ahead of the deadline, which is tomorrow, August 12th. The balance of the original payment obligation is now due on August 31st. 1MDB says the money came from proceeds of the ongoing rationalization program. The continued tensions between North Korea and the States have put pressure on the FBM-KLCI and its regional peers. The local benchmark index closed 0.62% or 10.81 points lower at 1,766.96, while stocks in developed Asia, China, South Korea and Indonesia also saw broad-based declines. This is after US President Donald Trump increased his campaign of pressure on North Korea due to the latter's nuclear ambitions. Inter-Pacific Securities Research head Pong Ting Siu says the market had previously ignored the building tension between the two countries. But it seems investors have finally woken up to the threat of a possible nuclear war, hence today's performance. He adds that speculation of a potential war has affected South Korea's Samsung Electronics, the world's largest semiconductor player, with knock-on effects seen on domestic tech stocks. A US seabed exploration firm has offered to take the financial risk of a renewed search for missing plane MH370. Ocean Infinity is a company that specializes in seabed intelligence and explores unmapped locations with autonomous vehicles. It says it will ask for a reward if, and only if, it finds the main debris field. Relatives of passengers aboard the missing flight are now urging the government to agree to the offer, with Voice 370, a group of MH370 next of kin, asking, why hasn't Malaysia accepted this win-win offer? The deep-sea hunt was called off in January this year. Search teams had scoured 120,000 square kilometers of remote seabed, but failed to find any trace of the flight. Server Dynamics' second quarter net profit jumped sixfold thanks to higher profit contribution from its operation and maintenance segment. Net profit came in at 83.16 million ringgit compared with 13.66 million a year earlier. Revenue soared more than fourfold to 649.7 million ringgit from about 152 million last year. It declared a dividend of 1.5 cents per share to be paid on September 20th, 2017. Going forward, Serba Dynamics plans to leverage on operating within both the oil and gas and power generation industries, as well as expanding into water treatment and utilities. It is optimistic about its future prospects, including its business presence in Qatar, which will help it to meet its targets for the year. MRCB-Quill REIT's realized net income climbed 43.3% in the second quarter ended June 30th, 2017 due to higher realized net income from several properties and the recognition of income from Menara Shell. Earnings stood at 22 million ringgit compared with about 15.4 million a year earlier. Revenue was up by about 40% to 43.6 million ringgit from 31.2 million a year earlier. The REIT declared a DPU of 4.23 cents for the 6-month period from January to June this year, payable on September 18th. MRCB-Quill Management Chairman So Chu Boon admits that the operating environment for the office market will remain challenging with more supply entering the market. The company plans to reinforce its leasing strategies to meet the challenging demands of the Klang Valley market.